PSA, if your child babysits or plans on babysitting, or if you babysit yourself, get your money before the shift starts and not at the end, because some of these parents are playing games with you out there. I had to play debt collector for my daughter at 10 p.m. last night. Yes, this is what happened. She went over to a family to babysit from 6 to 10. She's previously babysat for the family before. The family has a 2-year-old daughter, all right? And so when she gets there, the parents do their whole spiel and everything, which is fine. She knows about it. And so she goes ahead and plays with the 2-year-old for a little bit. The 2-year-old gets a little fussy and wants her bottle. Yes, bottle. So my daughter feeds the baby with the bottle. She starts dozing off. And so my daughter's like, well, before she dozes off, let me go ahead and put a clean diaper on. So she puts a clean diaper on. They continue to cuddle on the couch. By 6:45, 6:50-ish, the baby is sleeping. So she carries the baby upstairs, puts her in her bed, turns on the monitor, which the parents can access, and we know about it. I don't know what kind of system they have, cameras, well, I don't care, but we know about it. And so she goes back downstairs, turns on that monitor, and just sits on the couch and scrolls for the remainder of the night because the baby never woke up. Now, my daughter did check up on the baby, physically check, not just by the monitor, twice that night, just to make sure everything's okay. All right, 9:45, the parents arrive, and my daughter immediately texts me. We're about 8 minutes away from the house. And so I say, hey, I'm on my way. While she's waiting for me to pick her up, the dad goes, that would be kind of weird that we would have to pay you for the full 4 hours when you only had to do 1 hour because, you know, baby girl fell asleep at 6:45. You had it easy. And she goes, yeah, she went down early tonight. You know, that's a good thing that she's kind of, you know, sleeping that long, you know. And then mom starts laughing, dad starts laughing, and my daughter's like, okay, I'm gonna laugh too, ha ha ha. She thought it was a joke. No, it wasn't. They paid her for 1 hour. She asked them why, and they said, oh, because you didn't have to do anything after that. The baby fell asleep at 6:45 because we could see it on the monitor, and then after that, you just sat there because you didn't have to do anything. She's like, no, but I checked on the baby to make sure she's okay. I'm here in case the baby wakes up and needs something, right? So she's like, but that didn't happen. So I'm at the front, right? I told her to come out. So she comes out and, you know, she looks distraught. She gets in the car. I was like, hey, what's going on? Is everything okay? She tells me the story. So, and I was like, okay, all right. So I get out of my freaking car in my pajamas and my slippers, and I go up to the door and I start ringing the doorbell. I said, everybody's going to wake up now. Everyone's going to wake up. So the mom comes out. She goes, hey, is everything okay? I was like, no, everything's not okay. I need you to go ahead and pay my daughter the rest of her money that's owed to her. She was here 6 to 10 to babysit the baby. And she goes, yeah, but she only had to do 1 hour of work. The rest, she just sat there. I was like, it doesn't matter. You pay my daughter for her time, not what your baby does. She's like, yeah, but she didn't have to do anything. I was like, listen, with that thought, so next time you hire my child or any other babysitter, and I'll make sure that the babysitter group knows that all they have to do is put your baby to sleep. And once that baby's asleep, they can jet then and leave the baby alone. Is that how you do? Is that how it works? Because that's what you're saying. You put the baby down to sleep. Once the baby's asleep, you just go ahead and jet. Some of y'all are whack. No way.